Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Kylie and today we are doing the VaLITines video challenge number 1, which is a tag. The tag was created by Novel Serendipity. So let's just do it. Number 1 is show your love for the books. Share either your favorite book of all time or your favorite book from last year. This is hard for me, okay? If you want to know my favorites, down in the description is a link to my Goodreads, and I have a favorites like tab thing so I can mark books as my, there's like 33 books on that list, so you want me to pick one? It's hard. And I'm also tired of talking about the same ones. Harry Potter is my ultimate favorite everything. I'm obsessed, okay? So nothing will ever beat that. But today I'm going to show you, I feel like I haven't talked about it in a while, Daughter of the Pirate King by Trisha Levenseller. This is about Alosa, and she is the daughter of the Pirate King, and she is a badass boss woman pirate, and she's so fucking cool, and you need to read this book. Okay, number 2, Longtime Crush is a book that you've been oogling for quite some time but haven't gotten around to yet. For that one, I picked Garden of the Lost and Abandoned by Jessica Yu, which is a non-fiction book following a woman named Gladys, who is a journalist in Uganda, and she basically saves children. There are thousands of homeless children living on the streets in Uganda, and this woman brings light to their situation through her journalism, and she personally helps as many of them as she can. And I bought this book for myself last year, brand new. Haven't read it yet. What is wrong with me? It sounds like it's going to be amazing. It sounds like one of those non-fiction books that reads like fiction, and I'm here for that. Yeah, I want to read it. The next one is Not My Type. Share the last book that surprised you, even though it was outside your comfort zone. And for this, I don't have the actual books. I read it on audiobooks called Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. This book features mortuary science and cutting up body parts and things like that. It's also murder mystery, which I should have figured from the title, and I wasn't expecting to like it, but actually it was awesome. The main character was a badass female, and it's historical fiction, so people kind of didn't want her to be practicing mortuary science, and she didn't give a fuck. And her Thomas, her friend, her mortuary science partner, he was hilarious. He was so funny. I loved him. I loved their dynamic together. It was a good book. It was a good book. Number 4, Love at First Sight. Share a cover by, and then did it live up to the cover, or what are your expectations of it? So this one's actually a little bit harder for me because I don't buy a lot of books myself. I am super low budget, and so I buy books used a lot on used sites, but most of my books are gifted either for my birthday or for Christmas. Yeah, but I found this one on my shelf, which I'm pretty sure I bought from a used book sale. An American Marriage by T.R.E. Jones. This is an adult fiction about this woman and this man. They fall in love, they're married. The man goes on a trip somewhere, I think, gets convicted of a crime that the wife is 100% sure he did not commit, and he spends like 5 years in prison. And then I think the bulk of the story is going to be when he comes out of prison. What do? Do they get back together? It's been a long time. Yeah, it sounds really good. It has raving reviews. There was an Oprah's Book Club pick sticker on here. Now, I know that's not the be-all, end-all. Like, let's not even talk about American Dirt. But anyways, I think it's going to be really good, and I'm looking forward to it. And it's got a beautiful, shiny cover. The last one that's going to be about actual books is One Man's Trash, a book you love that has a lot of bad reviews. Okay, this is not necessarily true, I guess, but I feel like a lot of bigger booktubers have been reading this series lately and hating it and hating on it and creating rant videos about it. But I absolutely love the Court of Thorns and Roses series, and so I'm gonna hold up Court of Mist and Fury. Some people think it's garbage, but I love it. This next part of the tag is I'm gonna be tagging and sharing different creators to just spread the love. You know, it's Valentine's. Okay, so number 6 is Sharing is Caring, a creator that inspires you. And this is going to have to be a newish friend of mine, Paige. I'll put her stuff here. Obviously, every creator that I talk about, I'm going to link. If they have a channel or a blog or whatever it may be, I'm going to link it below. Paige is a blogger. She has a blog called A Conjuring of Lit with her friend Kate. And Paige is an insane reader. She reads like 300 plus books a year. It's insane. It's absolutely crazy. And she's also very loving and caring. She's very enthusiastic. She loves to talk about books with you. She's intelligent and she has really interesting viewpoints. She's very eloquent. Yeah, I love Paige, and you guys need to give her blog some love. So I'll link that down below. Number 7, Lift Them Up, a creator you'd love to see grow. This is a YouTube creator called B. Their channel is called Bewitched Shelves. They create staple content like TBRs and hauls and all of that, but they also create recommendation videos with a tarot twist or with an astrology twist. They created the Sailor Moonathon that happened last May, and hopefully it's happening again because that was super fun. I really enjoy B's content. I think that they are super smart, and I love watching their videos. You may have heard of them because they get a bad rap for getting involved in drama on Twitter a lot. But you know what? If you're not racist, you won't have a problem with B. They are an absolute sweetheart. I have buddy read a book with them, and I was in the Sailor Moonathon, and I interacted with them at that time as well, and I really find them to be a really enjoyable person, very intelligent, and yes, please go watch their channel because they deserve all the love. Number 8. If someone wanted to be diverse in consuming content, who would you recommend to them, like, as content? Okay, so for this one, I've chosen Olivia's Catastrophe. She is a booktuber, and she creates staple content as well, TBRs, hauls, all that jazz. She also has a few like how I videos. I think the most recent one that I saw was how I organize my time. But I also remember when I was starting BookTube, she made a video about like being a booktuber, like how to grow your channel or something like that I watched and that I took her tips from. She also creates travel reading vlogs that are really good, that I really enjoy, and she does book reviews, but she calls them like 5 reasons to read this book instead of a book review. So I think that's clever because she probably gets more clicks that way. Okay, and then this is the last question of the tag, and it just says, love for the book community. What is your favorite part of the book community? And obviously, I talk about this all the time. My favorite part of the book community is meeting all my friends and all the friends that I've made and all of those people. So yes, that's the obvious answer, but my answer for this one is actually going to be just being able to talk to people about books. I don't know, I feel like not very many people in my real life read books, and even if they do, they don't read the same types of books that I read. I remember growing up and being excited about what I was reading, and like I could tell like my mom or my dad about it, but it's not the same as being able to tell somebody else who's also read it and being able to like share that with them and be excited for the same reasons and stuff like that. And so like I've really gotten that out of the book community. I can talk to people about books and scream together or cry together or whatever it is, and I really enjoy that. So that's it. That's it. That's a tag. That's a book challenge. Shoot. I guess I can tag some people. I'll tag Abby from Abby Mac Reads. I'll tag Paige, and she can do this on her blog. And I'll tag Zoe. Zoe, you need to make a video, so do this one. Okay, that's all I have for you today. Bye.